Bradley Johnson here with a question that I get quite often. Do you keep dropping your calories on a cut, or do you just you work out your cutting calories, start losing weight and just keep to those calories? And the answer to that is, I guess it's the one you would have thought it would be. You have to keep recalculating. Doesn't mean recalculate every day, but you have to recalculate every, I would say, 2 weeks. My diet is always done on a 2-week basis because you need 2 weeks of results to work out what's happened. You need an original result, you need a week to get a new result, and another week to confirm it. Once you have those, you can calculate a diet from those. Anything less than that is, you're gonna get, your errors are going to get into your calculations. So let's say you start off at 100 kilos, right? You do a week's worth of training, you look down on the weights, and you see 99 kilos. Slightly too much weight loss. Do you immediately increase your calories a little bit just to perfectly fine-tune your cut? No. You do it again for another week, you have a look, and then by that time, let's say you're 98.4 kilos. Now that means you're exactly right. Fantastic. So do another week on those numbers. Let's say you drop 0.4 kilos, and then you do another week and you drop, say, 0.3 kilos. Recalculate. Use the same system that you used to calculate the first time, but then recalculate with your current weight. The lower your weight is, the less calories that you're going to need to maintain your weight. So as you're dropping weight on a cut, your body is requiring less calories. So you need to drop that weight to continue cutting. All that fat that you carry around all throughout the day, doing things, day-to-day life, that requires a certain amount of energy. If that fat is less, you're going to require less energy to carry around, of course. Also, when you're cutting, it's inevitable that you will lose some muscle mass. That muscle mass that needs to be fed, that will require energy. So as you're cutting, you will need to constantly recalculate your numbers to make sure you are still staying at a caloric deficit. And how often do you do that? I would say every fortnight, every 2 weeks. Any more often than that, it's too confusing. It's too difficult to do a nutrition, a diet every single week that you get results. Plus, every week isn't good numbers, you know. Things can happen, you may have a little bit of water retained. The body's quite a complex thing. You need 2 weeks of results to really know exactly what's going on with the numbers. Anything less than that, and it gets a little bit too errant. Maybe even 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You could work with 3 weeks. I did it too. Except, to be honest with you, towards the very end of my cut, I was able to track my diet almost daily. I was getting quite good at the numbers, but that's advanced techniques, and it comes from being really boring and eating the same thing over and over and over again, and keeping your training constant for over a very long period of time. But yeah, every 2 weeks, recalculate your numbers, go again, and hopefully you will be able to maintain the exact 1 to 2 pounds of fat loss per week, and cut and see abs and feel fantastic. Hopefully that's been some help. BradleyAidenJohnson@gmail.com. Follow my Twitter, follow my Facebook, follow my Instagram, and like and subscribe me on YouTube. Peace out.